Stop. Not tomorrow. Not later. Right now. Because what I'm about to tell you might explain your entire life. You've been told something your whole life. Work hard, and you'll succeed. But let me ask you something honestly. If that were true, why are the hardest working people still broke? Why do people wake up early, work all day, come home exhausted, and still feel like they're going nowhere? Here's the truth. You're not poor because you're lazy. You're poor because you're trapped. And this trap has a name. It's called the poverty loop. Think of it like gravity. No matter how hard you try to climb, something pulls you back down. Every single time. You save money, something breaks, you make progress, life hits you, you get close, and then you fall back even lower than before. That's not bad luck. That's physics. Let me explain. When a rocket tries to leave Earth, it needs something called escape velocity. If it uses 99% of the fuel, but misses that final push, it doesn't almost succeed. It crashes. And that is exactly what's happening to you. You're putting in effort, you're trying, you're doing everything right, but you're not breaking out. So you fall back again and again and again until one day you stop trying. That's how the system wins. Because poverty isn't just about money, it's about pressure. When you're constantly stressed about bills, your brain changes. You stop thinking about the future. You stop planning. You stop dreaming. You just survive. And survival mode kills growth. So you start making decisions for relief, not for progress. You buy things to feel better. You escape through comfort. You chase small wins. Because big wins feel impossible. And slowly, you get stuck in a loop. Low money leads to stress, leads to bad decisions, leads to no growth, leads to low money, over and over. But here's where everything changes, because there is a way out, not easy, but simple. Step 1. You create distance from chaos, even a small buffer, $500, $1,000. That money isn't for spending, it's for breathing. It gives you space to think. And when you can think, you can finally move. Step 2. You take control of your impulses. Because most people don't have a money problem. They have a dopamine problem. They spend to feel alive. But that feeling fades, and the debt stays. So you flip it. You stop getting pleasure from spending, and start getting it from building, saving, growing, winning slowly. That's real power. Step 3. You stop trading time for money, because time is limited. No matter how hard you work, you will hit a ceiling. So instead, you increase your value. You learn skills. You stack abilities. You become rare. Because the world doesn't reward effort. It rewards leverage. Step 4. You protect your environment. Because the people around you shape you. If you stay around negativity, you will become it. So you upgrade your inputs. What you watch. What you listen to. Who you learn from. Even if it's just through a screen, you build a new mindset. And finally, you change sides of the game. Right now, you're paying interest. You're losing, slowly, silently. But the moment you start owning assets, even small ones, everything flips. Now money works for you. Now time works for you. Now growth becomes automatic. And one day, you hit it. Escape velocity. The moment where you're no longer stuck. The moment where you don't have to struggle just to survive. The moment where you finally breathe. And once you reach that point, you'll realize something powerful. You were never broken. You were never incapable. You were just playing a game designed to keep you in place. But now, you see it. Now, you understand it. And once you understand the system, you can break it. So, the question is not, can you escape? The question is, will you try one more time, but differently? Because this time, you're not guessing. You're playing with awareness, and that changes everything.